Toy Fair is back for 2023. I'm Myung John. Let's explore together.
Welcome to Japanime Games here at New York Toy Fair. I'm just going to show you a little bit of what we do. We have mostly games from Japan that we've translated in English. A lot of them are independent, but we've also started to make our own new games. So our main new game that we came out with in August is called Sushi Boat. It is a wooden board, and the goal is to get the most similar colored plates, just like you would at a sushi go round, a variety of sushi, and collect different items that give you points. When you turn over a wasabi, everyone has to shout, "Wasabi!" And what then you're going to do is guess which plates are behind here. So each time you've got a new turn, you're going to be pushing the plates through. This is a wooden board. It plays 2 to 5 players. We've been making it for 4 years. A lot of our games will say 8 and up, but all ages can play them with no problem. Ramen came out last year, and it's about making the tastiest bowl of ramen. And so basically you have a fridge and you want the most variety and also the least amount of points. So you want to get, like, let's say 8 different things, but you can sabotage someone by giving them like 3 tofus. Nobody wants 3 tofu in their ramen. They want like a little bit of chashu. And the art is incredibly realistic, and if you don't have a ramen shop near you when you play the game, you'll be very disappointed because you're going to be very hungry. Bananya is our newest game. It is a very simple game about a kitty who lives in a banana. It's a YouTube cartoon, but basically it's like Rummy. You draw a card, play a card, and try to get a collection of all the different bananyas. You're going to start with 7 cards, and you're trying to get all 10. If you see, the backgrounds are different on all of these, so I can tell which ones I need. It's a 15-minute game. It's very funny. People who love cats or bananas usually enjoy the game based on anime. Naruto is a quick roll dice game, has kind of a Yahtzee component. You're all rolling dice simultaneously. It's very fast paced. If you get like all of them, basically you stop in the middle, the round stops. Let's say if Naruto has more than 3 damage, he has to move on to his next round. Tokyo Ghoul is like a mafia or werewolf game where you're trying to figure out who the ghoul is. It's pretty typical, and if you like the story, you'll probably like Tokyo Ghoul. Epic 7 Arise comes from Asia. It's based on a mobile game that has like over 3 million downloads. Price point is amazing. This is a $99 game that has 44 miniatures. And then there's 2 expansions, and you can see the quality of the miniatures. They're pretty awesome, but it is not a legacy game, so you can play it over and over again. It's a very easy entry-level game. These are a set of 6 games that are all by the same designer and same artist. They go from 10 minutes to an hour. My favorite is Pralaya, which is a like Forbidden Island, except not co-op, where you're trying to get off the island before it sinks. They're like between $10 and $25. Over half of our games are deck builders like Dominion or Ascension, but much better design. And I don't mean that against them. Core Connection is actually my favorite game. You each play like a beginner mech, and we joke that this is a mech builder game, but you're going to be doing battle with different monsters. And one of the reasons I love this game is I get bored if I know who's winning. This game, there's so many different monsters that at any time you could have 5 points and hit a 20-point monster and win. Kamigami Battles is an original game for us. We've been making it for about 11 years. And what it is you're battling different gods. So in the original set, it's the Norse gods versus the Greek gods. It's always excellent anime art. This newest edition is the Cthulhu set. And there are 2 expansions, but total there are 3 base games, 9 expansions, and it's all playable together. It plays 2 to 6 players and is a great battle game, player versus player. Taking a look at Chain Somnia right now, and this is like Betrayal on House of the Hill, except a little bit more simple, and nobody is playing the bad guy. So things that are cool about it, it's super inclusive. So this character is in a wheelchair, and you'll notice that his feet are tires. But basically you're going to create rooms and try to get out before the demon wakes up. These are both games from Japan, by the way. Tokyo Sidekick is a little bit like Pandemic, but again, very short entry level. It is co-op. There are 36 different characters, and you're basically trying to save Tokyo from the monsters. There's all these sidekicks and heroes, and you can combine any of them, so the replayability of it is amazing. And it's about an hour long. It has a deck builder component. It's a big game, it's really beautiful, and what I liked about it when I played it is a lot of times in co-op there's somebody kind of ruling the show, and because there's so many characters, everyone is working together in a way that is super positive. So those are two of our co-op games. Tanto Cuore is the game that started our company. It is about maids who use love to try to build their strength, and it is a traditional deck builder. This is our 5th edition and a 6th one coming. This one has maids and butlers, and you can have relationships. There's jealousy, you can break up relationships. Very entry-level game, very easy for anyone to play. This one is 50. It plays 2 to 4 players, and it's all combinable as well. Heart of Crown has been around for quite a long time, and it is one of the more popular games. It is a very well-designed game. It also is on Steam, and the theme of the game is that the king has died and his 6 princess daughters want to get on the throne. It also has a very famous artist. Eritrean Odyssey is where he's known from, which was a video game as well. Cowboy Bebop is a phenomenal game. It is a deck builder, but it's asymmetrical. It has miniatures. The theme of the game is build a deck that's going to allow you to jump from your location to a planet and try to get the villains. Someone else can hop on your planet with you. It will also give you special powers if someone else is on your planet. And it is a competitive game with a very small co-op component. Attack on Titan has been out of print for a while. If you know the anime, everyone is trying to take down these humongous titans. And the way this plays, it's a bit of a tower defense. One person plays the titan and everyone else is trying to take him down. Momiji means leaf peeping in Japan. You want to get the most beautiful collection of leaves. This is a set collection game, and you have special powers. A neat thing about the art is you can move the cards around and it will always make a picture that's the same with different varieties. Things that I love about this game is that it's quite simple to learn, but you can bet on it, which makes it like super interesting to me. So if I have the most yellow at the end, I can buy this and get myself 10 points. But if someone else knows that you're going to have the most yellow, they can buy it, take away your 10 points, and you get 3 points. It's simple, it's relaxing. There are things you can do against each other, but you never end up like frustrated at the end. You're like, oh, instead of, I love Demon Worker. It's my 2nd favorite game, but this isn't going to be in production anymore. It has won awards. It is a worker placement game. It's incredibly well designed. I love it. So if you find it anywhere, buy it because it's a phenomenal game. Thanks for coming to see our games here at Toy Fair. If you want to buy a game, we've got them on Amazon. We also have them at our website at JapanimeGames.com, and hopefully we'll be able to help you with the game soon.